Sophia Mind Tarot here with your October 2024 Tarot and Oracle card readings. So for the month of October, Taurus, at the beginning of the month, I always get through your general energies for the month, your predictions, your love spread, career and or finances, and then I end with the advice from Spirit. So we also have oracles and tarot cards to clarify, tarot cards to clarify. And so let's see what's coming up for you. Welcome to all our new subscribers, and thank you for helping grow the channel. Spirit, what is the predictions for Taurus? If you heard that, that was my tummy. One more shuffle. Alright, so let's try this again. Oh, okay. Came out a little awkward. Alright, so suddenly something is coming in. Could be money. Could be a sudden trip that you weren't expecting. Maybe you didn't think that you would travel this month, and you end up going somewhere, unexpectedly to meet someone. Could be this person who has money, or who takes care of themselves. You could be meeting, could be a friend. Could be a romantic interest, Taurus. But there's a sudden, unexpected trip that you're making. Then what we have here, we have occupation and child. So you could be traveling for work. Child could talk about being an employee. I'm interested as to what this child energy is. Let me see if I can clarify with these cards here. Maybe I'll take one card out of the deck. It could be like it could be just an employee, your employee working hard, and suddenly there's a trip that you have to make for work, or maybe training. You could be in an occupation where children are involved. Let me see if this makes any sense here. Please clarify, child. Let me go ahead and shuffle this. Let me see if I can get a better understanding of what this child energy is. Like with occupation, it could be just that you're an employee. This could be your employee if you have a small business, but there's a sudden trip you have to make. But let me see if I get any further understanding. I'll just take one card out of the deck. Ooh. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this is not quite clear. A lot of cards came out. They're just talking about not having inspiration or money coming in that's adequate. Like being in a job or a situation where you're going around in circles when it comes to the money that you're earning, and I think that you're moving forward, but something yet hasn't turned around for you. You know, the wheel of fortune is not quite in the upright. So now you kind of feel like you're spinning in circles, hoping for something better. You know, maybe you're seeing clearly for the first time that where you're at is not where it's happening in terms of work. Maybe that's what it is. And then suddenly an opportunity comes in for you where you can, finally do something about it. So maybe you're looking for work. Maybe this is just one of the scenarios. You're looking for work, and because what you're doing right now is not really cutting it. So you could find yourself making a trip to interview, and and getting another job or applying for another job, because the job that you're currently in is not providing you the income that you desire. So that could be happening for one of you. So right now you're looking for better opportunities. That's what this child is about here. Yeah. Alright, so that could just resonate for one of you. If not, there's just a trip that you're making for work. And yeah, you could be meeting up with someone else here. Maybe a client or something like that. Okay, so let's move into the general energy to see what this is about. General energies for Taurus for October 2024. One more shuffle. Let me take out one card. Ooh, Eros. Passion. Mm. Okay. It's kind of a lusty energy. Anything else? Could you clarify Eros, please? Oh, empty room. So maybe in the month of October, sorry for laughing, you may be thinking that nothing's really happening in your love life. With the unseen here, you feel like either you're not being feeling seen, or you know you feel invisible to people. You could be connected to spirit. You can be a very spiritual person, or maybe people don't see this about you. It's like, but with Eros here, it's making me think that there's passion that feels like it's in a vacuum. So this doesn't have to be passion in terms of lust, but it could also mean that you feel like there's something missing in terms of passion, maybe creativity, but the main thing I'm getting is like, passion, lust. Let me look into this thing to make sure, but that's what it's saying to me when I first look at this card. Yeah. Eroticism, sensuality. Yeah. What you're longing for. So, exactly. So, what you're longing for could be anything, right? Yeah. It could be anything that you're longing for, and you feel like there's a sense you feel an emptiness in October. Like you can't really see, or people can't see you, or something like that. There's some kind of feeling of feeling disconnected. So let's move into your love spread. This could be self love, familiar love. I keep saying that because for the newcomers, platonic love, romantic love in October. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So the overall energy in love is toxic patterns, digging deeper, digging deeper into toxic patterns. Maybe toxic patterns with a particular Scorpio in your life. But Scorpio talks about digging deeper, finding the truth about, like not really finding the truth, but going deep. Scorpio likes to explore. Maybe this also talks about transformation because Scorpio is the eighth house. So transforming negative patterns of behavior, especially when it comes to family. Maybe you have this kind of, what do you call it, ancestral patterns, that we all have when it comes to, anything in your life. So this, family issues, generational curses, toxicity, because here there's a general energy of clashing with the people around you. It's funny, there's confrontation and then there's alliance at the same time. It's like opposite ends of the same energy. It's like butting heads with the people around us, but you're trying to come together with them, but yet you'll keep butting heads, keep logging heads. It could also mean since the birds are flying in this direction, away from this opposition, it could mean that you're finally leaving. Instead of confronting, you're just moving away. Moving away from this toxic energy when it has to do with people and moving into something that is more peaceful, more suited to you. Maybe with the unseen here, it could mean that this is what you're seeing for the first time, Taurus. Spirit is helping you see what this is all about. Like, what is toxic within you and how you move away from that. Let's look here to see if we can clarify with these cards. Yes, I know, time oneness. So what is this opposition about and what is this conjunction about, Spirit? So let's try first the opposition. Please clarify. One more shuffle. So let's go ahead and do that. So awkward. Alright, so sudden change, shocking news, surprise, empathy, no, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So transforming this energy of confrontation, butting heads. Um, Maybe this goes on within you or with others. There's a change here happening. And what about conjunction? Oh, okay. Connecting with those who are more like-minded. It says here engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, complete union. So moving away from situations or people where you constantly um, are in opposition, and moving towards and committing to a situation that is more um, natural, more flowing, more your vibe. And yeah, so relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Hmm. So if this is, as I said again, if this is not a person, or this is not you feeling that sense of emptiness when it comes to something passionate in your life, it could be that you may be figuring out what gives you the feeling of passion in what you do. You may be discovering that, because right now you feel like this empty room could also mean like you're working from a blank slate, trying to see things more clearly, maybe looking behind the scenes to something that's not as obvious to you. I hope I'm making sense. So let's see what's happening in your finances. Let's give that a rest for now. Ooh, excuse me. So looking for the what's coming up for you in terms of your finances and career. So that sneezing could be like, suddenly getting rid of, you know, the unwanted, the undesirable. Right. So we have choices. Choices in work. There are a lot of opportunities waiting for you. Don't doubt yourself and trust your instinct in choosing the best possible decision. So you have some choices here in what you invest in. Your investments are growing fast. If you haven't tried investing yet, this is the right time. Your future promises long-term stability. So you have choices as to what you invest in terms of your money. Maybe you have enough money to invest, which is good. We have an advancement here. Career growth can be expected in your field of work. So maybe, remember we were talking about this job situation earlier. It could be that's where you're going to find new work. And you could be surprisingly finding yourself traveling this month, going to interviews or an interview in order to improve your career here. So opportunities are coming your way. So don't waste your time and improve your finances. So we also have three cards that came out. We have three other cards. We have magical. Your dream life is manifesting magically. So there's a big thing that you won't see this coming, and we can tell by this sudden wealth card that came up. You have enough resources to bring your desires into reality. Your income is increasing rapidly. Mentor, someone is willing to share experiences in their field that will motivate you to do better. Your work and teachings inspire others. And then we have adjustments. You may need some adjustments to your spending. Your expectations are not met at this time. It's better to be prepared than sorry. So making adjustments to your money in terms of advancement. But this mentor here reminds me of this person that you might be seeing, this privileged lady or this privileged person that you're traveling to. This could be an employer, that you are traveling towards. Is a possibility, but it comes to you suddenly. Maybe the position that you're in right now, there's a lot of like, people doing stuff to get on your nerves, or you find yourself just clashing with people, because this situation that you're in currently is not for you. So if this love situation is happening in terms of your finances, then that's what it could be. Alright, so let's see what's coming up. Not coming up, sorry. What is the advice from Spirit? So, Spirit, the advice for Taurus for the month of October. Let's try that again. Of course it fell. Now I have to grab it. Alright, so let's see if we can do this. Sorry about that. I'm working in a small space. Alright, one more shuffle. A card came out again. I think a lot of people are having, Spirit is encouraging a lot of people to have fun this month. Because this is the third time this card has come out. Look how many cards in this deck. This one keeps coming out. So it's about enjoying yourself in October. And a lot of signs are getting this, especially Cancer, Gemini, and you guys. So we have joyous fun coming up here, trying to have fun, or you finding yourself having fun. And I think it's possible because of this new alliance that you're coming into. And then we have transformation here, crossing that bridge with that knowledge. You see that book she has in her hand? It contains knowledge of the past. It contains her experiences. It contains, everything that she needs to cross into the other dimension, right? And then we have courage. This talks about the path less traveled. Now, this person here with courage is guided by Spirit. And then there's several paths that they can go down. And right now they're looking at the most traveled path. But within it in the reverse, it makes me feel as if Spirit is telling you not to go down that path that one would typically go down. Maybe that path is not for you. Let me see if I can clarify that to make sure that's what it says, but that's how I feel on an intuitive level. So, this is energy. So it puts you on notice that there is or soon will be an important situation that calls for you to step out of your comfort zone. Just like I said, this may seem frightening to you and may have been avoiding it for a while, but the time has come for you to challenge yourself. In fact, this card reverse may require no less than radical action. Yeah. So suddenly you'll be required to make a choice here, and that risk that you take to go on the path less traveled that gives you that courage, you'll have a mentor here to help you along, because obviously if something is new to you, it'll be a bit shaky, right? But you have a mentor here for you. You just have to make adjustments. Hold on. Excuse me. This is the second time I'm sneezing in your reading. But it talks about suddenly just getting rid. Think of that sneeze. It's like something is in your body that doesn't suit you, and suddenly it just gets pushed out, forcefully out of your life, out of your body. Anyway, I'm talking about that in a kind of using some analogy to help you out here. So I hope this helped in some crazy way, and I hope it resonated, Taurus. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, take care, Taurus. Bye.